So yes, I know this is a Thomas and Friends channel, but, you know, sometimes I can be in a mood for a real type of train. You know, I live in San Diego. We got Amtraks, coasters, the MTS trolley half counts, I guess. What I'm saying, though, is that we have a lot of transit-related stuff happening down here. So, me and my sister just went out and did stuff. Now, there is some Thomas in this, but it's sprinkled in this time. It's not the main focus. This story starts at the San Diego State University Underground Trolley Station. It's a very cool station. I'll be a little honest. I originally didn't have a goal for this trip. Just wanted to go out because it was a nice Saturday. But through some on-the-fly research and knowing where general stores and shops were, I developed a plan. Anyways, here's our steed all the way to Old Town. Oh yeah, I should mention, you'll hear me in the video sometimes, separate from the commentary. Alright, where do you want to hop in? Car 1 or car 2 or car 3? Let's go here. So yeah, at this point, I was just along for the ride. But at this point, I was doing a little bit of research, specifically on Amtraks. Now, at the time of day I went, it was around 4:40 when I left SDSU. If you look at the Amtrak schedule, this is a horrible time to head to downtown, which is a fact I had pretty much forgotten. So, rather I was going to be spending 2 hours in Old Town for, like, 3 Amtraks, or I just hope that something cool was on 587. So, what are the possible trains that could become 587? Well, there's 2 really, 572 and 774. I think it's typically 774, as 572 does have enough turnaround time to become 785 instead of being 587. I checked both either way. Oh, check what? The virtual Railfan San Juan Capistrano rail camera, which I believe they're actually sponsored by Trevor on the Tracks, which is the station's restaurant. Both are cool. I'm personally not affiliated or sponsored by either of them. 572, of course, being the earlier one and expected to become 785, has cool stuff. You're telling me this thing has a sightseer lounge and an ad wrap car? What? Okay. What about 774? Nothing! It has nothing! Oh, hello 6908, you're cool. Realistically, I should be happy that there are regular Surfliner sets out there. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the Comets or a good cabbage car as much as the next person, but those have limited capacity compared to a regular set. Especially on a weekend like this, they needed that. I was around Fashion Valley when I thought of this, but I did remember eventually that there was a San Diego rail cam. So I checked that. I first checked 785 as that had already left at this point. Then I saw it left with 774's set, meaning that 587 was gonna have 572's set, which is honestly a bit strange to me. 774 came in like 3 o'clock and then leaves at 4 o'clock when 572 came in an hour before it. I don't know. Maybe they like keeping the 700s consistent with each other. Anyways, back to reality. At this point, we were reaching Moreno Linda Vista by around 5:07, 5:08. They were scheduled to leave at around 5:10. So I knew I was going to catch this guy in Old Town, and I probably wouldn't even see this guy arrive. He'd be there when we got there. As I was expecting, he was just sitting there, just waiting to leave. It was like 5:09 when we got there. You could actually hear the trolley we were on leaving. There they go. Sightseer Lounge, W. $21.21. As I see this guy fly north, I'm stuck with another dilemma. What are we gonna do now? We're in Old Town. There's honestly not much to do other than like eat food, and I wasn't that hungry at this point. I think maybe I can Railfan a little bit. I know there's no Amtraks for like another hour, so I look up coaster schedules. Coaster in 1 minute. Yeah, okay, cool. Oh yeah, you see these dumb people crossing the tracks as a coaster comes in at like 45 miles an hour? Yeah, don't do this shit. don't do that. Respect that, but that scared me. Once again, I'm in that okay now what situation. There was actually a nearby thrift store one stop down at Washington Street, so I decided to catch another trolley and just head south. Once there, I went in and here's some Thomas for you guys. Alright, what we got?
San Diego International Airport's new Terminal 1 is here. And it's
I saw that, bro. Oh, look, it's the Universal release. Are you kidding me? It's like the least fun version of the release. I mean, hooray. Yep, that is definitely the Universal version. I'm on this adventure. I may as well get this. Now around 5:30-ish, I decide to head back to the trolley station and debate whether to go back north or head south. Kinda just hopped in the first trolley that showed up, which was heading south. But how far south? Well, funnily enough, that same coaster we just saw had a quick turnaround time and was actually heading back north in about 10 minutes. So I headed down the middle town and wait for it there. I had two options now. Stick around and wait for 580, or another coaster, or go home at this point. Well, what was on 580? Nothing. Okay, can I at least see it soon? It's like 5:50. No, it was half an hour behind schedule. Yeah, so I just hopped on the next trolley going back to Santee. Sure, it was starting to get dark at this point, but come on, this is a Thomas channel. A Thomas toy channel, it feels like nowadays. So of course I went toy hunting a little bit. I actually had two options. First, there was a TJ Maxx and a Ross near Rio Vista, which I almost considered getting off there. But my sister wanted to go to Walmart more, so instead we went to Grossmont instead. So yeah, anyways, enjoy a visit to Walmart 4 real quick. Doot 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 doot. Oh god damn it! No! Boo! Walmart 4 sucks. Okay. This thing and that thing. They're probably the latest versions, so like this is like a U48. Yeah, U48. And then U would be a U51. Oh man. We're gonna miss a trolley. No. No. Because I need to buy new tickets, bro. Oh. Hey, 4038. That's almost my go right there. You know what? We ball. We ball. Yeah, so I may owe MTS about $4 now for fare hopping here. My bad. I'll pay you guys double next time I take a trolley. I swear to God. Anyways, on some weekends, the Copper Line would run the original S70s, or the 3000 series of trolleys, which me and my sister often call fat, as their cab ends are a bit bigger than the S700 series. Look, I'm not fat shaming, but 3-car sets were literally banned off the orange and blue line because they were too long. Anyways, when we get to El Cajon, what do you think greets us there? An S70? No, it was an S700. Bruh, they tossed a 5,000? I thought they ran 3,000s on the weekends, bro. Man. So at this point, the sun was setting, and I was feeling kind of tired. But there was still some sunlight left, so I decided to go to TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx 2, I believe that I numbered this one as. Lucky for me, it was at the very end of the line in Santee. So, very nice, very walkable, exactly where I needed to be. Okay, we're at TJ Maxx, still on this adventure. Please, anything. Oh! Ooh! Whoa, you have new wheels! You're a newer version. Oh my god, I didn't think I'd ever see this set like this.
Well, scoot your caboose.
Hi, Cranky.
It's a Vietnam version. Wow. This is cool. What about the price? I saw it back here. $30. Yeah, I just don't have the means to take this back with me right now. So, nah. Yeah, that's the end of this adventure. I still have some B-roll to get through, so let's do the sappy YouTuber stuff. Thank you guys for watching this video. I had a really fun time making it, being out there and filming trains. It's something I want to do more, so I probably will, not gonna lie. This summer, who knows, maybe we'll do this more. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share this with a friend, share this with your parents, share this with a stranger. I don't really care. Perhaps even give me a suggestion where to go. South County, La Jolla, La Mesa or something? I don't know. I'm spitballing here. Anyways, thank you for your time. Goodbye. Video made by me, obviously. Woo!